Geeker? Say that, Geeker? Appreciate that. Hmm. Boy, here we go. Oops. We're playing PvP. She snuck through there. It's crazy. Probably cannons here. Towards DT. Oops. I kind of misclicked that Zealot. Not getting that Scout hurts. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Like, why does it have to be like this? What's up, catfish? Can probably just attack and kill him at this point, but he kind of deserves to suffer a little bit for how he tried to play this. I probably will later, yeah. I'm gonna be like playing a little bit of everything, I guess. I got a fastest tournament tomorrow, and I'm doing the cast for the 2v2 tournament tonight, the finals. So I'm just gonna be doing a lot of just random stuff today. My base is ugly as heck, though. It's like an AI base. So I tried a new response to this crap, and I actually did this because of a game I watched of Gypsies. Where someone did the Ford gateway, and then like the gateway like around right in here. And he actually pulled a bunch of SCVs to like kill the gateway before the Zealot came out. And this is just something that never crossed my mind as an option because I felt like I needed to be mining. But this time I went for, instead of trying to get a second gate and go like shield battery and try to fight him with all this crap in my mineral line, I just pulled probes to kill the gateway and stayed on one gateway. And it actually worked really, really well. I also could have blocked this a lot longer. I was kind of dumb. I should have pulled a second probe to block down here instead of trying to move this one up and down. But see here, he does his gateway. I put probes on it, make sure I kill it before the Zealot finishes. And then it's now like, so I got my Zealot out, and his is like a third done, right? And then I noticed he had this placed here, so I actually went to block it here because I knew the Zealot would get out, just to make it stay here until the gateway's dead. So I don't have to worry about chasing that around. And then I think I only lost like 2 probes. Maybe 3 in total. I feel like all in all my control was pretty decent. Could have been a little bit better. Like, there are a few times I let stuff get away when I didn't have to. I just kind of want to see the game state after. Right now I'm up 2 workers. I know I lose 1 more towards the end, like the very end. And obviously my mining's a bit more interrupted. But one big difference is I have like a big zealot advantage when this is all over. Well, I'm still up 2 workers. He's not continuing pro production very well while this is happening. Gas timing is a little bit ahead of me. He goes to 2nd gate here. So that's kind of the big difference. Even though like the worker count, it shouldn't be this much in my lead. He still has to invest like back into his gateways. And then I have a bunch of zealots that he still has to prepare to deal with because he hasn't killed a single zealot, right? So now I have all these zealots. I'm up 5 workers. That's just a mistake on his part. I mean, look how much money he's floating. I thought when I came across there would already be like a cannon, like cannons and a nexus coming, but he's just not multitasking very well. He was entirely reliant on this cheese. I'm way further ahead right now than I should be. I still think I should have been ahead, but he, yeah, did not multitask very well. Protoss players, am I right? So now I kind of throw these zealots away more than I should have. I think it's okay. Like, I trade okay, but then towards the end I lose a few extra. Like, at first, you know, I lose 2 zealots here, kill a probe. But I still have, like, a decent zealot count. I trade well here, and here I should have turned around. I let this one stop. I shouldn't have done that, because I needed to see what he had. But here he starts his Nexus, mine's almost done. We're up 7 workers during this, so the game's just already over. I'll be right back, give me 1 second. What up, boys? Okay. Not the worst first game. It's the first ladder game I've played in like a week plus or something. It's been a long time. It's been too long. So is the game running okay on YouTube? I need to change my bitrate. Played around with a bunch of my settings yesterday and kind of forgot to change it back to exactly what it was. Hi, Soju. This guy's pretty high rank. This might be the highest rank Terran. I mean, I've played a higher rank. I think the highest I beat is like 2100. Around about. And I'm pretty out of practice right now, so hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves. Probably needed to be sooner for a gas steal. Since going 2 racks, I guess I'll just go 1 zealot. We'll go 2. I don't want to die. Something weird. I feel like we're gonna get Marine tank pushed here. I did the thing. Dude, the latency is killing me. What's up, Enticer? Dude, I could have sworn I was like way more on top of that barracks than I have been. Am I not clicking the freaking barracks? Like, what is happening? Yeah, the turn rate's torture. Yeah, just don't shoot. It's fine too. Just a recommendation, that's all. This guy's actually taking his third already. That's crazy. The unit count's so low right now. I feel like my rust is showing here. We just let him get away with like a crazy Faust third. Something like that, yeah. I've been... I was out of town for fishing for like the weekend, but then... boy. Hang on, I need to actually pay attention. I'm like really out of practice here. It's like really hard for me to play and talk now. You know what I mean? My SimCity is like all wrong too. Problem is, one of the problems I'm having, nice we didn't go, is, my gateways. My gateway count's really low because my SimCity is so screwed up. This was such a winnable game, but yeah, it's just part of it. I can feel like everything feels off. Oof. Alright, this is why we're de-rusting. His opener was weird. I wasn't sure what we were going to be going for. I want to see how many Marines he ended up making. I think he stopped at like 5 or 6. Yeah. So it's just 5. Wait, why, what? That was better. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, right now this is fine. We'd like to be a little further ahead, obviously. Like, his opener, I was just kind of confused by his opener. I think he was just worried about a 2-gate, maybe. Like, he did the double Rex in case I was 2-gate. Or maybe in case I was fast Nexus. They only made 5 Marines, and I kind of, like, played a little extra safe because I wasn't sure if he was being aggressive or not. And then he got away with this, like, super fast there because my macro was slipping a lot in the beginning of the game. Like, my unit count's really, really low right now. You should have never been allowed to take a 3rd like this, but I'm just slow right now. That's all it is. Getting 3 tanks there actually wasn't that bad. If I had a shuttle with this, like, if I had macroed better and I had a shuttle, like, I was floating like 2k, right? If I had a shuttle and, like, a handful of zealots, leg speed, all that stuff that I should have had, then I easily break this, and then the game's over, but it's just macro slipping. It happens. Like, I'm not ahead, even. And normally my max is around 13, I'm not even close to 13. My base layout's terrible, I can't fit gateways on. Take some damage there, but it's actually not that bad. My probe count's fine, actually. But he got to play pretty much on even bases with me all game, which is terrible for Protoss. He actually double expanded here. Man, I just let him have too much eco this whole game, unpunished. I got a few more tanks if I stormed better there. Maybe forcing... I mean, my multitasking was a bit weak here. If I get my army to stay up here and kill a lot of this eco, it's actually not that bad. Like, if you look at the game state, if I clear this base out better, it's actually fine. With my bank and stuff. But my bank's high because my gateway count's so low. I'm struggling so much with my own SimCity here. Definitely couldn't fight this. So I think avoiding and going for recalls is fine. But at this point I've lost the game already. Because I just let him have like all of this eco. I mean, the issue is most of the early game, honestly. Me slipping so much in the beginning and letting him just take a 3rd on like 3 tanks is terrible. It's not something that should ever be allowed to happen. Oh well. I mean, the guy was, like I said, he was almost 2200, and I'm pretty out of practice right now, so I think this is okay. This is fun. Anyway, to answer your question, yeah, I went fishing over the weekend. I'm gonna make like a little video of it. I didn't get a lot of the video and pictures that I like wanted, but I'm gonna like summarize the trip. But on Saturday night, or I guess Saturday morning, however you want to look at it, we left on a boat at 12 a.m. and it was an 18 hours, so I didn't get back till after 8 p.m. Minehold. You know what's funny? I was going through my VODs yesterday to look for an upload for YouTube, and I played against this guy in that VOD. That was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I lost as well. Let's get that win back then, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it just a little short video. It's, like I said, it's not exactly what I wanted. Pretty far from what I wanted, but I got pictures of, like, the different fish that we caught. I took a picture of the biggest fish that we caught. And then I did, like, a video, just a couple, like, short videos. Like, one of just being out on the ocean, kind of in the middle of nowhere. I do, like, a little pan to just show that it's just ocean everywhere. Take another short clip as we're like coming back into the harbor. I did a short video of one of the guys cleaning the fish after he called, so you guys could see what that looks like, that kind of thing. That's kind of all I got, to be honest. There's not really a whole lot. And I didn't get to take pictures of the fish like right after we caught them. My max rank, the highest I ever got was 2147 was my peak. But I usually hang around like really low A rank when I'm in practice. Right now I'm probably 1900, 1950, I would guess. It's probably about what I'm playing at right now. Maybe less, to be honest with you. Any games? I guess it just depends how much you're winning. If you're winning a lot and it's giving you like a good MMR, then like if you make a new account, God, I actually don't know. It's been so long since I've like made a new account. Like that was like brand new. Oh, I stagnated, what, around 1800? Sorry, let me focus. I'm not gonna focus more since I'm pretty out of practice. Wow, he's skipping bunker? He's crazy. Okay, I guess we made it okay. Well, it should have been crazy. The only thing I got going for me in that isn't much, is we damaged the vulture enough that he has to repair it before he can come out. That was bad by me though. Maybe I shouldn't have committed. Bring the probe back, just keep the zealot at that point, I guess. Vulture just didn't come out. Yeah, CC is slightly ahead of me, but that's not a problem. I like that my probe made it, but my Dragoon didn't. This latency went to 8, didn't realize that. It's painful. It's very painful. If I went DT, would have just died. Like, straight up. Should have already been on the left side. I'm rolling. I'm good on markers at this point. Turned off my hotkeys, man. Or changed my hotkeys. It's always stupid stuff like this with me. Yep. Kinda knew not to go in there, but I couldn't help but try. The intrusive thoughts took over. Here, I think. So many tanks now.
Soul.
Yeah, I'm already working on it. There it is. Fine, go kill it then. Jeez. When we show the carriers, pretty sure he quits.
Instructions.
Gonna wait for one more round, but let's just go now. Some units. So try and push first. My ability to close out a game, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so part of it, the reason I don't want to swap like right away, because he was already going Goliath, right? So I don't want to swap when it's obvious to go for the swap, because I had such a massive eco lead. It's good to keep trading and making him fight and getting him used to fighting the like Arbiter, Storm, Dragoon, Zealot, right? Because as you saw, he completely stopped Goliath late game, and my eco's big enough that I can do that like all day while going into the swap. So we kind of whittle away at his bank the whole time, while our bank is still building up, and we're out mining so bad as I slowly swap into the carrier, and then it's just kind of like guaranteed that way. I had enough of the map at that point that he was never going to be able to push, and because we were trading constantly, and he was so spread out trying to defend, that it wasn't losable, it just takes me a minute to close games out. I shouldn't have come in like this. My Zealot and Probe completely died for nothing. He was going to keep the SCVs there until the bunker. I mean, I guess it's still fine. Like, even damaging the Vulture so that he can't come out right away is actually fine, I think. So maybe it's not even that bad. I just should have had my stuff come in from the left side, not the right side. I think. It might have been the same either way, but I think it's still fine. Because this keeps the Vulture at home, and then I don't have to worry about that. Getting on the map and laying mines and being annoying. My observatory was a bit late. I think I supply blocked. Maybe that was last game. I think it was last game. No, I think it was this game. I had to wait on a pylon before I could make my observer, so it took a long time to get here. But when I got here, I saw 2 facts, 1 add-on, saw the eBay, and saw him start turrets, so I've already got enough information to know that we're not getting pushed. One thing I should have done is these goons need to be over here. So that he can't push up this ramp and set up this ramp so easily. The reason I kind of wanted to be here was in case is for the Vultures coming down. But like look, if I'm on the left side here and make him work to come up this ramp, I can get some like free picks and stuff, and it delays the command center and just gives him stuff to worry about. Yeah, because like, see how I like moved this forward into the Fog of War? If I have these goons, because it's enough to one-shot a tank there, then I push this back, I get these 2 tanks, at least 1 tank, I can push this all the way back, right? But because I'm over here, if I come in, I'm in fire of at least 3 tanks. Yeah, so that was definitely a mistake. Even though he's not technically ready, we just want to make him work for it and make him lose units. We did move forward and get 2 tanks there, I think, for like 1 goon, 2 goons. It's 2 goons. Maybe 3. Either way, it's a good trade though for me. Just could have been better. But we know he's second or third, so this time I did something that I need to do more often, which is immediately take a main whenever they're taking a third. So I go up to 5 base like pretty quick off of his 3 base, which is kind of the correct response. Like if they're going 3 base, like late game style, you can go up to 5 base usually pretty quickly. This was the only time I took damage, and this shouldn't have even happened. I turned off my hotkeys, or I swapped my hotkeys on this group of Dragoons, and it took me way too long to get them moving, because I saw the vultures coming. I took more damage there than I should have. I also could have like done a full wall if I reacted properly, like gateway here, and then it's just 0 damage basically. But whatever. That's like the only damage we took, so it's fine. I think I stay on this worker count like the whole game. This is a pretty good worker count with proper mineral smoothing. We got a fat stasis here. And this is just like the stage of the game where it's kind of like I want to be trading. I just want to be trading. My eco is so big that even if I trade inefficiently, it's fine. If we're trading off tanks, doing eco damage, anything like that, then this is just a huge advantage for me. I kind of got lucky to get this big stasis, plus these extra 2 on the backside. It was like 7 or 8 tanks total I got. And then, when you create skirmishes like this, it's always good for toss. Almost always. Because you'll trade more efficiently. Like, when Terrans got their death ball, obviously it's really hard to fight into it, but you create these skirmishes, kind of pull their army apart, and then you can out-trade them while they're like moving into you, or smaller unit counts, that kind of thing. He's on 2-2 right now. My upgrades were a little bit slow. I did forget about them for a little bit. I just started now, 3-2. So you had a pretty big upgrade advantage. That was like one thing that I would say I did wrong for sure. And then he set up relatively well here. But I'd already kind of been saving towards recalls. Once they get it set up like this, and you can't really attack into them, you can just create more chaos with recalls a lot of times. So get the recall in here. Once again, we're creating skirmishes, right? And this is going to pull a lot of his army around. We'll get some trades here, slow his eco down some. But he actually sets up pretty well after this. Look at this like anti-recall in the main. I kind of knew it when I saw the mineral, or the turret ring at this point in the game. I was like, there's probably mines here. And then, like I said, the intrusive thoughts took over. We tried it once. I was like, yeah, that was always going to happen. Flying down this way and getting up here for recalls is something I also should have done, or at least tested. But here I saw the position was a little bit weak. We come up. I tried to get 3 tanks. I guess I missed a little bit. So more trading, more creating chaos. Kill the CC. His supply actually stays pretty decent this whole game. But see, he's on 2-3 right now, or 3-2. Like, basically max as well. If we allow him to, like, deathball and push and we fight into that, we actually could lose this game very easily still. But he's more concerned about securing eco. I mean, he's max right now. He's max, and there's not really good counterattack pass for me in this situation. If he tries to go in. But this was more just, I needed to trade army here. And not sit and let him get comfortable. I mean, we killed off like 40-ish supplies, mostly vultures though. But, I mean, I got this fat bank, so we gotta be fighting. I should probably be fighting more often. I'm just a little bit slow. And I think this is actually a mistake by him. I don't think he should ever try to take this base. He honestly can keep going down the right side. He can work to secure this base, and I think that's way harder for me to deal with. But because he did this, look at all these tanks I get to kill. Like, this is massive. And he, like, tucked them in here and forgot about them. We just killed, like, 15 tanks. I mean, he has a big mineral bank, but he doesn't have any gas now. He's on like 1.5 geysers. Now he moves forward here, but it's kind of... I mean, it's not really too late. Actually, it is too late because I'm working on carriers now as well. On an Arbiter's side with enough energy for stasis. I mean, now he's dead. I still think he actually was in a playable position for a fair amount of this game. And now I start getting wasted, because it's just kind of whatever. I mean, we're on like a show me the money worth of minerals here. Did you upload the Omni Finals in a YouTube video? I did not see the 24H versus Banana game yet in particular, but would love to. I'm casting that in 4 hours tonight. He wasn't in since the 4-minute mark? You don't think so? I feel like... I mean, once I got to like 5 base, it did feel incredibly comfortable for me for the rest of the game. I was comfortable this entire game. Ugh. We're at an hour. I'm feeling tired already. I probably shouldn't talk so much. Little Dragon, yep. This is the account I made for playing with viewers, and then I kind of went to do a new account since I hadn't played ranked in like 10 days. So I was like, you know what, we'll just use this one. I actually kind of like it, yeah. Is that true, BD? You don't want no PvP. I'm gonna do my 5 placements, and then I'm probably gonna swap to BGH for a bit. Which I guess is just one more game now. Shifter style. It's like kind of a strategy, but it's more of an all-in, like cheesy build. You almost never see it. Holy cow, I forgot to mine my gas. That's amazing. It's always something every time, huh? Maybe I should have traded against the Zealots a little bit more. So here's the issue I'm having. Because I forgot to mine gas, I need this. I don't think I need this. My range is going to be really late. And my observatory and everything. Stupid. By me. Yeah, see, I don't have range yet because of that mistake. I think it's going to cost me the game. Yeah, I mean, this was just me not mining my gas. Like, really stupid. A really, really stupid mistake. Something really basic. I missed one of those shots. I mean, this is just me. This is my fault. Straight up. The opening went really, really well for me, actually. Like, incredibly well, because you screwed up. He wasn't making workers anymore either. So all I had to do was not die. Like, look at the worker lead after this. I'm up 7, 8 workers right now. I took a bad trade there already, because just my movement was really stupid. And here's another bad one while I'm waiting for range. I mean, we're up 6 workers. Like I said, he's just 3 gate, no more workers. All I have to do is not die. Yeah, I mean, that's just basics. Just basics. I mean, I know better. Everything felt good too. I didn't realize I wasn't mining my gas. Like, my timings felt good. I got in, got the damage. Like, everything felt great. But as soon as I noticed I wasn't mining gas, I was like, oh god, I might die. It's such an easy build too. That's what's crazy. It's so easy, but can be so effective. But I still mess it up almost every time. There's like, usually it's my gas. Like, it's almost always my gas that I mess up. Either not starting the assimilator, not mining properly, my game just crashed. Cool. No, he made a huge mistake by letting me in. Like, I was gonna try and use the probe to, like, drill to mess up his AI to, like, possibly sneak in, but then he, like, pulled off to go after the probe or something. It was kind of weird. I don't know what he was doing. Or if it was, like, a misclick or what. I get a loss for that. So. So much Neo Sylphid today. So I can't get any decent latency. I'm playing in the early afternoon. Yeah, maybe a lot of Europeans or something, but even then usually I don't have the worst connection with Europeans. Do I even remember how to PvZ? This was briefly my best matchup. Like my squeaky chair. This is gonna dip down in latency too. This will be my first PvZ in like, I don't know, 2 weeks more? It's been a while.
must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Should have been doing this the whole time. Kinda forgot.
Not enough minerals. Engage the enemy. You rely for additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. She house. I long for combat.
I'm freaking blind. That's crazy. Did I just let that happen? I'm gonna die to this crap because I let that in. Unbelievable, dude. Such a stupid loss, man. That's so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm just blind. Just outright blind. I even saw he was making more lings, so I knew what he was doing. And I just... no map awareness. Just didn't even see the lings coming in. Didn't readjust or anything. My wall. Ah, what a stupid loss by me. I hate this kind of crap. Especially because I saw it coming. That was the thing, like, I still had my probe alive and I saw more lings being made, so I know I'm getting ling Golland. I could have pulled more probes too, or any probes. I didn't pull any probes. I kind of didn't need to. I needed to just keep my wall plugged, like... all I had to do was sit there and make a cannon. I'm getting a 1500 Terran now. That's a disappointing one. That's the kind of stuff I should not be doing too. Tell him out, noob. I don't know, I'm half tempted just to leave. But I would lose so much MMR. I'll get like 1 point, 2 points for winning. Watch me lose anyway and lose like 40. I bet I can too. I'm glad the latency's not bothering him that much. Kind of swapping around a bunch. Where did we go? Ugh, boy. Ozzy did cheesy. I just don't want to spend forever in this game, to be honest. And not back the other way, but whatever. We killed like 8 SCVs. I'll just go like mass ground. I was gonna revert, but I think I like it. I have like such a huge lead right now. Just be super greedy. It's not even greedy. Like he... I got that tank out pretty quick, actually. Straight to siege mode. Let's just do this. He might go for like a timing push or something. The only thing we're worried about. Actually try to cancel that pylon because it's off. Hate it. Maybe wants a turtle for a bit. It's fine. Annoying, but it's fine. I made another shuttle. I mean, he's like, what was he, 1500? I don't think, he just doesn't know what to do from here. It's fine. I just... gonna try an expo. That's what we wanted him to try to do.
You must construct additional pylons. Instructions. My life for hire. You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. She house. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals.
It's like full walled, actually. Okay. Well, this is my probe count down there. There's nothing we can do about it.
Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for hire. My life for hire. You must construct additional pylons. Instructions. Warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for hire. Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat.
What do we think? 2 points? I'm thinking 2. Could be 3, but I'm thinking 2. 4. That's huge, actually. That's massive. Alright, let's do one more. Right, one more, or should I go BGH? What do you guys want? BGH or ladder? Okay with whatever. 1v1. Hey, what's up, China? Oh, J2 is about to do the draw for the tournament tomorrow. I may rate him after this game then. Because I'd kind of like to see the order of people I'm going to be against.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's actually probably the thing I struggle with the most as well.
You've not enough minerals.
Actually, the thing I'm struggling with most right now is freaking latency. It has been terrible all day today.
Not enough minerals.
It's torture. I'm suffering right now.
You've not enough minerals.
Oh, my pylon placement is terrible, actually.
You've not enough minerals.
It's actually really bad. I'm gonna have to kill a building later. It's kinda crappy. Top right. Used also.
Thus I serve. She house.
Hard to tell though. Maybe not. Looks like not. What's up, Aaron? It's so hard. It's amazing. It's like the latency keeps getting worse. Alright, so you guys are tired of me whining about it.
Thus I serve. Gaokola. Torandun. What now calls? Torandun. My life for all. Thus I serve. Thus I serve. Gaokola. Thus I serve. Almost I long for combat. Cheers. Your warriors have engaged the enemy of minerals. What now calls? My life for hires. I long for combat. Gaokola. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat. Gaokola. You must construct this fires. We are under attack. I give service. You must construct this fires. I long for combat. I stand ready. Excellent. I thought ships in my way. We are under attack. What now calls? At last. My life for hire. Not enough minerals. We are under attack. Gaokola. Honor guide me. The warriors have engaged the enemy for battle. I stand ready. I thought ships in my way. Let us attack. Ready for battle. The sword is glory. Ready for battle. I stand ready. Let us attack. Ready for battle. I stand ready. Excellent. I stand ready. My life for hire. Ready for battle. Excellent. At last. I stand ready. Not enough minerals.
So he wants to turn this into a Lurker Contain.
I stand ready. I stand ready. Excellent. I thought ships in my way. Upgrade complete. I long for combat. Not enough warriors have engaged
God, this latency feels atrocious, man. God, I hate dealing with this. That guy is kind of annoying. So let's talk about what I did here, because this is why I feel like I'm getting better at PvZ. So he went for whatever the 3 base, I don't remember, it's, what is it, like 12, 11, 3, or I don't know, 9, 7, 3, whatever the drone count thing is. But we delayed him pretty decent in the beginning. Like, we forced a lot of lings, and he wasn't able to mine from his natural very easily. But we spotted the Hydra because we were keeping the pressure on. We were trading okay. So he made way more lings in the beginning than I feel like he would want to normally, and he wasn't able to clear out all my zealots. There's a 19 drones. I don't know what the normal drone count is for this thing, but I think he had less drones than he wanted because of the constant zealot pressure. So we start our cannons because we see the early Hydra, we see he wants to come across the map. And I sent the Zealot up here and I saw it was just like the 3 drones over here and more Hydra coming out, so he's going for a Hydra bust. I am a huge fan of making the Corsair even against Hydra bust because I can fly across and like, okay, I see more Hydra coming, let's add another cannon, right? And then I'm not really even looking for Overlord kills here. Like, it obviously would be nice. But the big thing is I want to see what's coming out of the eggs. So I see another Hydra. It's like, okay, he's continuing Hydra. And I can sack Eco and continue making cannons. Like, look at the worker count, right? I can make extra cannons and force him not to go for the bust here. So I see more Hydra here, so I'm like, okay, let's just keep adding cannons while I'm getting into the storm, because if he's like all in on the Hydra, then all I gotta do is live, right? But here I see some drones now, and I end up flying up here in a second. So I fly up here because I see the drone, and I see like the extra hatchery, the Evo chamber, so I cancel these cannons. We don't need these cannons anymore. So this is why I like the Corsair so much, because we can just monitor exactly how many Hydra are coming, and if he's continuing Hydra, we just keep adding cannons to match the Hydra until we get the Storm, because then we just hold and win the game automatically. He was droning a little bit, like, in between, so he wasn't really committed anyway. But, like, look at the worker league, right? We've been up 20 workers this whole game. And here I see that he's got Lair, and it's like, okay, he probably wants to go for a Lurker Contain then, from here, which is like really common. A Hydra bust into a Lurker Container, that's not going to work. So I want to push out before he could have Lurkers. That's the game plan, because if I can push out and get this area secured before I even have Observers, then we're golden. If I have to wait for Observers, it's fine, because like I'm already building up energy on Storms and stuff. And we should be able to make enough that we can bust out, but we can just make it really easy on ourselves, and we can go before them. But he makes it even extra easy because he like dies on my Templar, and yeah, he kills 2 Templar, but he loses all the Hydra, so even if I don't get to cast the Storms per se, killing that many Hydra for it's still fine. Like, it's 2 Hydra for that whole wad of, or 2 Templar for the whole wad of Hydra, so it's like, okay. So I immediately move up, I can take this base and expand now. And then we're just kind of chilling, like, I feel comfortable here. I do want this base too, because you kind of really want 3 gas as toss in PvZ. Like, the 3rd gas makes you feel so strong, because you can pump out so many Goon Templar off of 3 gas. And Goon Templar is just kind of the hard counter to Lair Tech. If you want to stay on Lair Tech and do Hydra Lurker, then you can just Goon Templar and you'll crush them. So it goes for like this really annoying like multi-prong, kills 0 probes there. Kills a few here. 1. He killed 1 probe. And then we're like defending here fine. We're going up like really high in supply, he's on Lair Tech. We're on 4 base versus 4 base, like yeah, we're golden here. Only thing is like my macro is slipping. Just dealing with the like multi-prong stuff is kind of difficult for me. I've never been good with like lurker drops. I didn't take any damage this time, but I did let my macro slip in the meantime. But yeah, we were just gonna regroup army and push at this point. I mean, I'm on a super healthy economy, 68 probe, 3 gas. Gateway counts maybe... it's fine actually. I think the gateway count's fine. Maybe we could add like 1 or 2 more since I let my macro slip, but I think it's okay. That felt pretty good. I've got to where I'm so comfortable against Hydra Bust now. 33 points. That guy was A rank. That feels pretty nice too. A game review would be a good YouTube video. Yeah, actually. Actually not a bad idea. Is J2 streaming yet? Why can't I mute Twitch? Then just keep going till he's streaming. It's funny, usually I could like kind of explain what I'm doing or thinking while I'm playing, but it doesn't feel like an option right now since we're struggling a little bit on the multitasking. I would say the only thing that I feel like I didn't do that I should have been doing, because I didn't really see how many Hydra were coming exactly, I just saw some more Hydra coming. So I'd say the biggest thing that I did do wrong was I wasn't looking at the drone count on the mineral line, because I could have cut cannons a little bit sooner. Because he was like half and half on the Hydra drone. Hey, what's up, bro? Appreciate the lurk, man. So I would say that was like the biggest issue. Obviously there's a lot of like other small mistakes, dude. The turn rates are killing me, man. I lose motivation to play. It's part of the crappy thing about streaming in the afternoon, because I think I hit a lot of like Europeans and stuff. I guess maybe further east. I think that's what's happening. And then you always hit Koreans because they're playing 24/7. I'm like getting nobody from... What map am I on? I don't even know. I actually don't know what map I'm on. Polypoid? Polypoid grass up here? My ramp's here. I don't think this is Vermeer. I'll find out in a second. It is Polypoid. I never played StarCraft, by the way. I don't usually scout this early in PvT, but I was momentarily confused about the map that I was on. Dude, this latency is painful. A little bit painful. Which I've said like a dozen times today. More? 20 times? Probably said that 20 times today. What? I missed that shot. Yeah, I'll be honest, when it's 8 turn rate, I kinda just wanna quit. I'll be honest with you. A 2K before Robo here. If he's 2-facting, he's kind of crazy. While spawn, you like never see that. Well, God, this is really, really hard in the latency. Should be fine. Thanks, Buns. That was uglier than it should have been. Going for a round 2? What am I looking at here?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
There's no way he... Huh? That's crazy. That guy was committed to his one base. I want to see if he ever took a CC. I don't think he did. It's wild how many times I've had people 2-fact me from cross map. Also, every time I see someone go wall, it's a 2-fact. Like, every time. I guess because they want it to be hidden, but I've like never played against someone that walled that did not go 2-fact. Not to say it doesn't happen, just by coincidence, it's like every time for me. I mean, this was bad. Got 5 probes, should have never happened. I was like really struggling with the control. That being said, he may have done it because it's 8 turn rate. You don't want to be bothered, I get that. Yeah, we went up to 3 factories, so we definitely never dropped a CC here. Like, my push out here is to try and deny an expansion at this point. Like, I delayed my 3rd. It's supposed to be a pylon wall. And then I saw this many tanks, and I was like, wait a second. He's gonna push again. So I start coming back home. Make sure I don't run into any mines. This mine, though, hits like 5 goons, 6 goons. 5. Ugh. I think I cut workers now, right? I cut workers a little bit ago. Because I know he's on 1 base. I'm on 3 base. Maybe the 3rd base was even... I don't know. The 3rd base didn't feel greedy after stopping that push. Because it went pretty well. I've like never seen someone go 3 fact follow-up and just commit to the all-in, but I guess he did it because he got so little damage. He only killed 5 probes total, I think. Maybe like 6 or 7. Which is still more than it should have been. I actually have like a decent gateway city for once. I have another row up here. Imagine. Imagine. You know, not too bad for coming back and being out of practice here. You could definitely make it back to rank. That's kind of refreshing. I expected to play much, much worse. Not ton. Okay, J2 never started his stream, so I'm just gonna throw it elsewhere. DeWalt? Anybody else? Be DeWalt. I'll just raid DeWalt. Little baby raid. Last probe? I don't even know who this guy is. Oh, it's a 2v2 player. You like 2v2 stuff, huh? I'm gonna give it to DeWalt this time because he does raid me every now and then. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm going to be back in a few hours to do the 2v2 Omni League cast in exactly 3 hours. Well, 6 p.m. East, Central. So I'm going to do that cast, and I think that's all I'm going to do for today. The 1v1 fastest tournament is tomorrow. I'm going to be playing first because I am the current king of the hill. And J2, I guess, is going to stream the like draws and stuff so we get to see the play order. See what happens. And then I'm just going to keep laddering and just playing StarCraft in general. We'll do BGH and stuff after I got NSL stuff that I need to finish. Hopefully the other people play their games. So we can get that going too. And yeah, stuff on the horizon. Hi, Ice. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good evening. Maybe I'll catch you guys in a few hours when I restart the stream.